really goes to show you that despite the strike in Hollywood, that you shouldn't let that stop you from creating your project or filming a project that's going to give people exciting and just something to look forward to. But I think when it comes to the Hollywood actor and writer's guild strike going on currently, we really don't know how long it's that gonna last. And personally, for me, I don't want it to last forever, because a lot of us want to see our upcoming TV shows and movies, whether they're good or bad, just put something out, you know. I don't want it to affect franchises like Power Rangers, Ninja Turtles, Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, even toy companies. I don't want that to affect every single industry, because you know Hollywood is about to go up in smoke, and as they should, because it's been a lot of weirdos out there, and it shows of what the industry can do to people, especially if it F's up their mental health. That's for one thing. So it says Sonic 3 reportedly finds surprising way to continue filming amid actors strike. So they're pretty much just filming this movie without the actors. So does that mean that the movie is gonna only have Sonic characters from the games instead of like having human characters in it? At what cost though? Like, how is this gonna work? Because the human characters in both films did okay. They weren't the best, but they did good. After finding success in the first two installments of the Sonic the Hedgehog movie franchise, Paramount announced plans to make a third film. Filming was set to start in London on August 31st after the Knuckles spin-off series was finished. Once the actors went on strike on July 14th, almost all film and TV productions were shut down until the strike was over. And most would have assumed that Sonic the Hedgehog 3 will also be unable to film. Screen Daily reports that Sonic and his colorful friends will cross the picket line and continue filming despite not having actors. The Sonic the Hedgehog 3 production crew will film scenes without the actors starring in September until the strike is over, with the fair deal for actors and writers. Although there are filming in London, Sonic 3 is still a SAG-AFTRA production. I don't know why I butchered that so bad, my apologies. And almost all of the actors in the film are a part of that union and won't be able to do any filming, even overseas. Yikes. However, being in London still helps the production, as there will not be a physical picket line stopping production. And that's something, you know, because in LA it's pretty bad right now because of the strike. Actors, writers are not able to promote anything, which is concerning. But that shouldn't stop them from continuing to film this movie with or without the actors. Well, you could just do voice acting. You can do that, right? The scenes that they will film will be ones that don't have any actors in them and only CGI characters. Ooh, this is interesting. In the Sonic the Hedgehog 2, Sonic had the most screen time with 49 minutes, and Tails had the second most of 30 minutes. The past films had plenty of scenes that were only CGI characters, and now that they have added Shadow the Hedgehog on the next movie, they can have more of those scenes. The production will probably have plenty of scenes to film without any actors. And what's not just saying that a few seconds ago about making a third movie with just CGI characters without the human characters? This could potentially work, because I feel like when it comes to Sonic, he's a fantasy character. He's not a real character. But you know what? If they can make a live action Sonic movie without any human characters, I can only imagine how well received this movie is going to end up having. I'm just saying. This is also good news for fans, as this might prevent Sonic the Hedgehog 3 from missing its release date. Additionally, most people ridicule the second film for focusing too much on the human characters. I can understand that. If the film focuses more on Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles and Shadow, and any other characters they may include, it may be received better by... I was just saying that too. I feel like reading articles like this predicts everything I'm saying. If you focus on the fantasy characters like Sonic, Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, and Shadow, and it made me bring Dr. Eggman back, but have him fat this time. I want to know if this is gonna work. I just hope and pray that it doesn't bomb, because the first two movies did incredibly well and it was successful, even though, like I said, it was criticized by the human characters, and I can understand that reasoning. But despite that, both films did incredible. So for me, this kind of gives me high hopes for the future, because we might end up seeing a trailer one day in the future of just those CGI characters alone, of how you're supposed to do a live action Sonic movie. This is not great news for the strike. If studios can continue to work on projects amid the strike, it relieves the pressure and prolongs the strike further. However, Sonic the Hedgehog 3 production won't be able to finish until the strike is over, because they still need actors to film some scenes. Look, like I said, if the human characters were to be in this movie, I just hope to God they don't mess this up. Because, like I said, the second film got criticized bad because of too many human characters. Just don't go overboard with it, then you'll be good to go. But besides that, I would have pretty much preferred for them to actually do all CGI characters in the live action movie, instead of having human characters in it, not unless you invite them to do some voice acting. Why not do that like I said in the video? So this was an interesting rate, because I feel like it gave me things that I need to watch out for despite the strike. And like I said, I really don't want this to last forever, because I really want this movie to get out. I want this project to be alive, even though they're in London right now because of the strike. They're still filming scenes without the human actors in it. So for me, I just hope and pray that this is done. It's over. Because right now, it is starting to worry a lot of people that we may not get anything in 2024. It really is. So, link to the article down below. What's your thoughts on this? Chime in the chat, and I'm going to catch you on my next one.